the journey continues. And I'm a rail fan too. So this Saturday morning, I wake up and I'm prepared to drive back to Covington, Kentucky. I say back because I've had previous trips to do some rail fanning in this city unsuccessfully. I have even gone to desperate measures to the point where the sun has already set and I've been down there for hours and I'm still waiting in my vehicle for a train to come. I don't record footage in the evening. You'll probably hardly ever see a railfan video taken at night. But there I was, and a train came, and I had the headlights on so you could see the train. But that was just absolute trash. That was desperate measures. I'm admitting it to the world. There, I feel better already. Go through the Natty, beautiful skyline as you can see. Coming in on I-71, I especially like the skyline. So I get there, I post up at my spot, and real rail fans improvise. And I'm saying that because while I'm waiting, and this section is a no horn zone. So it's not as if I can hear a horn and the train is 5 minutes away. I got nothing. So I'm just, on my phone, texting, just letting the time go by while I'm waiting. And I hear bells. And it's not the newer bells. It's not the ding, 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 ding. It's the old, 1980s Price is Right, you won something award. Ding, 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 ding. And so I'm hearing it in the distance. I'm like, oh, okay, my antennas go up. There might be a train coming. Gates might be going down at crossings further north of me. So I'm ready. Another thing about me is I like to be in the front of the line if I'm doing a rail fan video. I don't want vehicles in front of me. It's not the same. So I'm posted up, I'm ready to move, but I see a vehicle at a stop sign and he's going straight. I don't want to cut out too soon because if I get out in front of him and I stop for no reason, then I'm the problem. And of course, he's going to lay on the horn like, dude, what in the world? So I had to be polite. And the gates came on. Yep, he was in front of the line. And being the real rail fan that I am, I had to improvise. Finally got one. Finally got one. Bella. All right. So that was my first video. I successfully caught a train in this spot in Covington. Finally. Great. I told someone about it, and she knows of my railfan experiences. She knows of the highs that I've hit. Matter of fact, in Cincinnati itself, there is a video where that was the third time I went there. Previous times I've caught trains, but it was all right. The third time, I mean, it was so good that you'll hear me say it. It's like there's nothing more to talk about. Good. Thanks, Cincy. That is a CSX. Icing on the cake, baby. Icing on the That is a double stack. I'm done. I can go there another 10, 20 times, and myself or anyone else might not catch a video as good. It was one of those, hey, just right time, right place, right video. Glad it's posted. So this was another time where it was multiple attempts. And, you know, I finally got something. So it was cool. But I said, well, if I get another video in another location, there's the railroad that breaks off. For anyone who knows the CSX line, leaving Cincinnati, and it goes over the Ohio River. I want to say there's a sudden turn to the east that heads towards Charleston. There is a turn to the southwest nearby that heads towards Louisville, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then, of course, you know, there's the railroad that continues south and follows along I-75, I dare say. So I said, if I catch one where it breaks east towards Charleston, that would be awesome, because I have a few locations that I've been by and never caught a train, but it would be so nice to catch one there. So while I'm in Cincinnati, I charge it to myself to get the blood pumping, i.e. ride my bike. I put my bike on the rack when I do road trips. So caught my first train already, go to Cincinnati, park my truck, ride my bike from one side of downtown to the other along the riverfront. Great, got the blood pumping. And that parking lot is close to the railroad tracks, the main CSX line. For those who know, it is literally alongside of a major street. So you could be riding the bridge beside a train, and I mean, you're within 20 feet of that train running parallel to you. So I ride the bike to the other side of downtown, and as I'm coming back, I can see all the way down the riverfront, and I see a CSX facing southbound and stopped and waiting. So I'm just like, oh, this is on the money. So the adventure begins. I fly to my truck, hurry up and put the bike on the back, make sure it's secure, of course. And I'm doing what I have to do to catch this train. But there's a Kroger in Covington off of a main street. Just south of that Kroger is where the line heading from Kentucky towards Charleston, that's where it breaks off. Street does a sudden dip under that bridge. So I don't know if this train is heading towards Charleston, further down I-75, or towards Louisville. I'm hoping it's heading towards Charleston. It was on the furthest east track, so okay, it might be making that sharp left. And wouldn't you know, I get to that Kroger, and soon as I'm there, I'm seeing that train going over that bridge. So it's heading towards Charleston. I got a chance to catch it at this particular spot. Great. My phone chooses to act up. The Google Maps was stuck, so I ended up restarting the phone, but I already have a head start as to where I'm going. So while it's restarting, I'm already going up the one-way street heading north. I saw what I needed to see, so let me get straight to this intersection. Time is certainly of the essence. My map works. My Google map works. There's one location that I saved, but there was another location that I thought might be better. And so I get on Waze. The advantage of Waze, other than one obvious one, which I will not mention amongst us, but another advantage with Waze is if you zoom in close enough, you'll see all the places that have grade crossings. And I remember one that had multiple grade crossings that are right beside one another. I mean, back to back to back. And that's the one I'm going to take a chance on. Again, time is of the essence. So I have my Google Maps directing me one way, but I want to ante up, and I have my Waze maps directed me towards this location with multiple crossings. And that's the one I ultimately followed, which led to me getting to the intersection literally as the lights came on. That to me is a classic railfan adventure. Enjoy. Mayday!